Well, hello everybody. What's everybody doing on this wonderful Friday morning? This is the first day of the CP Memorial Camp, Country Prepper. My friend Jeremiah, all the same guy, had a great YouTube channel about preparedness, and he loved camp, and we like to bug out-ish, but we're just camping in his memory. We usually do it in March. We may look at April next year, but we usually do it in March because he was born in March. We try to do it as close to his birthday as we can. Schedules happen. We usually shoot for the last weekend, even though it's about as far away from you can get. But it's still in his memory, so it doesn't matter. We're here in Iowa, Southwest, Cass County. Beautiful weather out. My mirror on my Tahoe says it's 34. Let me see if I can switch this around. I'm talking today. It rained almost all last night, and now we got snow, which has made it slush. Beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. But I do know we have a few friends coming. We were hoping to have more, but I understand people's schedules, and I know somebody got hurt at work. Good friend. I don't know if he'll watch this, but if he does, he knows who he is. He was planning on making the trip, but pulled a muscle or something like that at work, and it sounds like it was not fun. I do not envy him. I understand 100% why it is it just wasn't going to work. We understand life happens. It's just one of them things. It's not a big deal to us. We just like to try to get as many people together as we can. And so I'm headed up to camp. I'm the lucky one. I've only got about 4 miles or so to go. Maybe 5, I don't remember. 7 at the most. I got everything I think I need thrown in here. I did grab a few extra things because it is raining and snowing right now. Right there at that freezing mark. And I'm one of them people, I probably leave most of it in the Tahoe. But if I need it, I am not going to freeze to death. If I was bugging out for real, I would have everything I possibly could throw in my vehicle just in case. That's the problem with cold weather camping. You need the extra gear to stay warm. The good thing is we can, as long as it's not too muddy, we should be able to get pretty close to camp, so I don't have to worry about it. I did grab my sled. We just got to try to stay dry and warm. I brought extra clothes that I normally wouldn't have. I've got like 5 sweatshirts, and I usually only take 1, maybe 2. Because if I get wet, I want to be able to change them and stay dry and not have issues. Not worth it to me to get hypothermia and die. We probably have more food than we can eat, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. That extra food will help keep us warm. And hopefully my shelter's still standing from last time. And hopefully, if the weather stays nice, I did bring my cordless impact. I am hoping to get a break in the weather and get some work done on it. That way it's a little bit more weather tight. We found some recycled materials we're going to try to use. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. We're just going to wing it. Nothing like a fort in the woods. And as of right now, I don't think we have anything scheduled. We're just going to wing the whole camp. We may take a field trip. We may stay there and talk the whole time. Every time we plan to do stuff on this camp, we never get it to it. We never get it done because we always just sit around and have good times, make memories, and remember old memories. Best way to have it. Good friends is just unbelievable. Still doing it. We still remember you, Jeremiah. I know you're up there yelling at me because I suck at YouTube, and I've been really bad about posting videos. work sucks. And when you're trying to expand a business, it gets in the way. I know I should YouTube more, but I'm not monetized, so I don't get paid for it. So it kind of makes it harder for me. I gotta make the money first so I can afford to YouTube. But I'm lucky my brother and my wife are gonna do my chores I should be doing this weekend, and I am taking the whole weekend off. Then I will probably work every day till, well, we close the orchard and Halloween, so probably the second week of November I will probably work every day till then, by the time we get stuff picked up, put away, cleaned up, ready for winter. And it depends on the weather. It might be longer, it might be shorter. So that's why you guys don't see me out a whole lot. Hopefully we'll get another camp built close to my house so I could sneak out a couple times just because. But after this, I am planning on being at work 7 days a week till November. So that's why this is so important to me. Plus it's, you know, my best friend's camp. So I think I've rambled on long enough. This is probably going to make a 100-minute video for everything we do. So we might break it up, we might not. Depends what I get filmed. Every time I come, I never get as much filmed as I should because we're just sitting around having a good time. I'm going to try to do better this camp and show more of what we're doing and why and how and what's going on. And who shows up. With the weather, I don't know. I do know there's a couple people coming from Des Moines here in another hour. They're leaving, but it's crappy out. My kids' school actually canceled for the day, snow day, and I see why. The roads are slushy and sucky to drive on, and the Tahoe's going to be disgusting when I get there, and then I'm going to lean against it and get it all over my pants, and then I'm going to be mad. But you know, that happens. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Hello, and I'm in the woods. How are you guys all doing? Pretty good over here. Made it to camp. And it's wet and gross. I figured it would be. Oh, it's dark there. Let me turn back this way. It looked better. You can see me better this way. Standing in camp and fixing a few things before I bring anything else in here. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm in my little camp I started. Definitely not where I want it to be. That wall of my shelter had fell down. It's all free pallets and tarps that were given to me. I've got the front shut right now so no water goes in. I've got that tied back up with some wire. And you can see the rain and slush and sleet falling. And I've got a board that I just went and found. I'm gonna get another one that goes from that tree over to this tree, and I'm gonna hang a big tarp up over this. I'm gonna use that for that end, and I'm gonna find another board for over between these couple trees. Let me back up so you can see what I'm talking about. Over amongst probably those two trees, and that way it'll be a big like house roof over this whole area. It's a semi tarp off of a semi trailer, so it's like 9-10 foot wide and 42 foot long. So I figured if I hook this board between these two trees, put one up here high and one down there low, I'm going to drape it over it, and that way my campfire, I may move it, and I may drag another pallet and shove in, if I point the camera where I'm pointing, between these two trees to kind of block the wind in, and that way I'm kind of secluded in my little camp. Trying to keep the wind down, and eventually I got some tin found for my shelter here. It's just some pallets stacked together with a log across and a tarp on it. I have some tin. We're going to replace this tarp. We'll probably leave the tarp there, but we'll screw the tin down to the top of the tarp after we get all that snow moved. And then I got a little extra tail over here. I'm probably going to fill in that little spot right there that doesn't have anything between the boards. That way it kind of is the same height around, and that way it'll kind of help block the wind some. And I'm probably gonna build a little lean-to on this spot right there so I can put some firewood or something. I'm not sure where it's gonna go, but I need to, if I got extra tin, we're gonna build storage for firewood so we can keep some dry firewood out here no matter what the weather does. But this is what we got going on. Looking pretty snazzy. Kind of with the rainy, crappy, I ain't worried about putting my stuff in there till it's almost ready for bedtime. And we are just gonna go and do that. And I'm gonna go get a couple more boards and I'm gonna screw them up with the impact because we're gonna be quick and get it so we can get that tarp up and try to keep the rain off of us for as much as we can. And hello everybody. I did the exact opposite of what I said I was gonna do, but I have an excuse. It was snowing and raining and was just gross out today. I see I just pushed my nose up. I just got dirt on my nose. Push my glasses up. But we're here at the pond. We're camping. I've got my camp set up. Everybody's got their camp set up. But now it's getting too dark. But it rained and snowed most of the day. It was pretty gross out for the most part. And I got my coveralls on. I'm on my third coat for the day. Just absolutely wonderful out. Finally getting all my camp stuff set up. The only thing I got to do is I left my sleeping bag in the Tahoe until it was time to get ready for bed, because if it was going to rain, I wasn't going to get it wet. I wasn't going to put up with that. So here's the end of day one. Cooked on the fire. I cooked on my little grill. Did both. It was way nicer on the fire. I had a steak. We have geese landing on the pond. They're noisy. All right. But weather's good. It's supposed to be about 28-ish tonight. Perfect sleeping weather. I got the big 0-degree bag again. It'll be good. It'll be a good night. And tomorrow I'll show you who all's here. All their stuff is set up. And we're going to have a good day. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice out. Really nice. So that's what we're hoping for. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello everybody. How's everybody doing today? This is Sunday. I filmed pretty well nothing yesterday because we just got busy talking and doing other stuff and never got my phone out. It was beautiful weather. Beautiful again tonight, or today. So far, it's about 8:30 or so. And I thought I'd show you where I slept last night. I've got my little pallet shelter that I've started. And I got my tarps. I got it opened up. And then I hung a big tarp up and attached it. So then I got a dry little spot to hang my stuff up out here. I've got my food in there because, you know, it made it easier. And then I put a tarp down on here, which it did track up still, so I'm gonna have to wash that one before I get done. And then I've just got my cot and sleeping bag and bivvy. I did use that before I went to bed a little bit to take the chill off, but then I shut it off and left without it. And just had a good day. Just a tarps and pallets. I'll walk around this side so you can see what we got a little bit more. I just lined it with tarps and have a pallet roof. So, and then I'm gonna move my fire pit so we can have it just outside. add a little bit to it. I have my little rocket stove underneath my rain pants that were trying to dry from yesterday. I built one of the little brick rocket stoves and have, I got my pliers on it right now, but had just a burner off of an old stove on it to keep my pot up. I did cheat. I used that because it was way quicker the other day in the rain, and I was under the tarp so it was dry. But that's what we got going on. It was a good time with friends. I don't know if I'll film anything else, but I'm going to try to remember. And got breakfast to cook, and I don't know when I'm leaving, so I may be here a while today. I don't know. I ain't decided yet. So, great day. Had a great weekend. 2 nights in the woods. And now I've got a big shelter, so now it doesn't matter what the weather does. I just got to get down in here. So, see you guys after a while. And while editing, I decided I did not end my camping video. I did not film much. I will admit it. I really sucked at it. But I had a great time with friends and remembered a good friend. What else is there to say? We were busy, enjoying our times. We just didn't get the cameras out very much. I don't even think I said who was all there. My friends Tack and Brenda from AOK Foraging Adventures. I know Tack's got a short video. I don't know if what all's going to include in it. My friend Kaylin Strain from Des Moines. I don't know if she filmed anything. And then there's Robin Jones Redbird 491. I have no idea if she filmed anything. We had a good time. The weather was craptastic to start it. But Saturday and Sunday were wonderful. Felt good to be out in the woods. Much needed. I'm ready to go back already is the sad thing, which as you can see, I'm in a different one. I'm in mine. I'm standing between the pine trees because it's less wind. It's windy as crap today. So I'm going to end this. Thank you guys. We are going to do another one next year. Everyone's more than welcome to come. It's a great time remembering a good friend. And I don't know what else to say. I wish I could get more people to enjoy it, but we do live out here in the middle of nowhere, and I know times are a little tough right now with a lot of people. It happens. I'm understanding because I've been there. Some days I'm still there. We just enjoy having a good time. Sitting around, discussing stuff with friends, and accomplishing very little. Best way to put it. I did get my tarp up on my shelter. I did like it. I can't wait to go back and do some more work to it. I have a few more ideas, but it's work time. We open our orchard soon. Camping is going to be very limited. I had contemplated building a shelter here on my trees, which is where I'm at on my property, just because. It's 1.5 miles from my house. I can get out here for a quick overnighter or something and then still go to work. As long as the wife's okay with it. Hell, maybe I could drag her out here a couple times, you know, because it's close, easy. But I need something for us to stay in. I haven't decided what I would like to build. I know what I would like to do. I don't know what I have time for. I'd like to get a little cabin type shelter out here just because. That's an entirely different video. So thanks guys. I'll see you in the next one, and hopefully next time we can catch you in the woods with us.